Yo, what is going on, guys? NRUK Racing League here, and welcome back to the return of NRUK, and the NRUK Mick George series is back in full swing. Had a week off, I've been quite ill actually. Finally back to 100% though, and ready to get on with our season over the course of this summer. And today we're starting at Charlotte. It's Fanta 600 weekend, but first, before that, we're going to see the Mick George series guys get round this track. Charlotte in the daytime, 20 laps, winner takes all events. Of course, this is the first race with some new package changes that NRUK has introduced, that we'll hopefully see some of the mid-tier guys and lower tier guys maybe get involved more in the action. Of course, the top tier guys still, though, the stand-out performance of the series, a top tier ride, definitely going to help you, and I think that's what we've seen here at the moment. And yeah, that's just a bit of news coming into today's race. Without further ado, let's get into your starting lineup. Very best of luck to all the drivers out there on the grid. On the pole then for the race is the 12 of Adam McDowell. To his outside is James Earnhardt. Then we have Jordan Goodwin and Ethan Matheson. Behind them, Jeff Bright starts alongside Carter Friesen, making his Mick George Series first start today in that 18. Then we have Gary Barlow and Roger Ray on the next row. Brandon Morris starts alongside Austin Jacobs. Then we have Daniel Voiles and Larry Hagan, followed by Simon Bloomfield and Sam Picard. On the next row, Desmond Allen and Max Anderson, followed by Sebastian Dupain and Mark Owens. Following them, Harry Young starts alongside Eli Bright. Then we have Austin Murray and Jake Rogers. On the next row, Matt Hamill is alongside Ryan Butcher, followed by Artemi Fedorov and Ward Gordon. On the next row, Hans Device is next to Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Then we have Peter on Jack and TJ Smith. Eric Monaco is next to William Seaman. Then we have Mac Johnson and Jack Halleck, Dion Moon and Jonathan Thompson. Justin Zidell is next to Franz Device. And on the final row, Luke Rainey and Jack Lagacy. But 20 laps then. It's a while. It's a quick race again. The Mick George Series race is quick. You've got to make your moves in early. And we have 40 cars out in this field, ready today to battle for a win. Of course, this track, Charlotte, one of the best on the NRUK schedule. But as we get back into the swing of things, who is going to come out on top here? James Earnhardt on that outside lane definitely has been the star performer of the season so far for Roush Fenway. He continues that today. He starts on the front row, the 60, looking a big title favourite right now. But there's still a long way to go in the course of this season. We're nowhere near the chase yet. Still a lot of teams trying to rack up their first wins, trying to rack up the wins here and go to the NRUK Victory Lane for their first time. But we will find out which drivers are going to have a chance of winning today. 40 cars, 20 laps, and the NRUK is back. Thank you to anyone who tunes into the premiere. Anyone who watches any of my races is much appreciated, but we're about to get started. Pace car is going to make the sharp left-hand turn down to pit lane, and as they come down to the stripe, green flag is out, we're racing in the NRUK Mick George Series. It's a good start from Adam McDowell on that inside lane, as well as the 23 of Jordan Goodwin. Down the backstretch they will race. Some of them still jostling for position as they fly into turns 3 and 4 at an alarmingly quick rate. It is McDowell out in front, but here comes the 23 of Jordan Goodwin. McDowell leads lap number 1. See the inside of the place where you want to be, the high line falling back early. As they go down the backstretch once again, it is the 12 of Adam McDowell who leads this race. Goodwin is going to be challenged for second here by the 60 of James Earnhardt, who of course is such a force to contend with in the Mick George Series. Rush Fenway have been a whole force this year. That team has been phenomenal. But as you say, you've got to make your moves early. It's a quick race, this one. And Adam McDowell making sure that he goes out front and he has the best chance of winning, as he continues to lead right now. Down the backstretch they go again. Earnhardt, can he clear for second behind him? He will. Here comes Brandon Morris. Goodwin's teammate Hagan in the 24 for GMS also there. 4 wide, almost behind them. Harry Young thinks better of it with Sebastian Dupain, Anderson and Jeff Bright. But Harry Young might have taken it 4 wide there. He thinks better of it and stays in 3 wide for now. And even that's risky here at a track like Charlotte. But it is Adam McDowell in the lead. He had an injury earlier this season, forced him out for a few races. He's of course a Cup Series guy. He's just running part-time in this 12 car with a few other drivers for Penske this year. He struggled in the Cup Series. He had an injury that forced him out for a few races. Oh, around goes Fedorov, and we have a wreck. Caution is out. Fedorov went around. Oh, and they're wrecking again here. The back markers are involved. Peter on Jack and Hans device. The 0 of Monaco as well. And this is not going to end well. They keep it straight, but the back markers have wrecked here. On Jack had the worst of it. Fedorov was the one that went around. I think actually Hans device. Big damage on that car. And we got an under caution here. There's the 11 of Peter on Jack all torn up. It's been a tough season for that 11 team so far. On Jack is going to look to move on soon. You'd think he's got 11's got to find some sort of results. Austin Murray with damage. He was having a hell of a run. I saw him in there in the top 15 at least. And NRUK has put these guys' chances at a risk here. First caution is out. Let's go see how this one happened. Here we see them. Fedorov racing off the turn on the inside, breaking into the top 15 here. And behind them, there's Austin Murray on the high side. Max Anderson, Friesen. They go 4 wide for a split second. They bunch together. Friesen gets into the 36. Around he goes. Fedorov does a nice job of holding onto it. See, Austin Murray and the 39 there, both hit the wall, and the 39 will get on board him in a second, comes back up the track, causes that stack up in front of the field there, which of course she's Peter on Jack with some big damage to his car. As you can see here, the 39 was trying to avoid it here. We see it happen. He goes towards the inside, and there's the 4 of Austin Murray, comes down in front of him. They both hit the wall. And they try and slow down, but back up in the field. And they collect the 0, the 11, the 99 with a bit of damage there. There's the 93. All of them with pretty bad damage there. We're going to have a restart though. And Adam McDowell's lead that he had built over these 6 laps was a pretty good one. It's now bunched up. Join us back when we get going again at Charlotte. And we come back to restart here on lap number 10. So halfway through this race already. The first caution of the day brings this field all together and all now with a good shot of the win. Adam McDowell's led every single lap so far, but some of the others might look to challenge here. Out from the race then, Hans Device and Peter on Jack, both suffering damages that will keep them out of this race, and their season's just not going to plan as they were maybe like. The top 10 look like this then. So Adam McDowell leads. 2nd, Brandon Morris. 3rd is Jordan Goodwin. 4th, James Earnhardt. 5th, Gary Barlow. 6th is Simon Bloomfield. 7th, Harry Young. 8th is Larry Hagan. 9th, Sebastian Dupain. And 10th is Matt Hamill. How the 0-1 there of Ryan Butcher breaking into 11th. Hell of a run from him and his team. JD Motorsports getting it done. Some of the guys struggling at the back here, look at the likes of Eli Bright, Sam Picard, not having the days that they may be all hoping for. Back to restarting then on lap number 10. We're going to get back going in this race And he's come to the restart zone. The green flag flies again. We're back racing. And again, it's a nice start from Anna McDowell in that 12. Morris just caught napping maybe a bit there. But will the one find a run down the backstretch? Junior Motorsports has been a force as well in NRUK action this year. They've seen each of their drivers, bar Jeff Bright, go to victory lane. So they're looking good. But McDowell leads, and there was a slow car off pace there. It's the 4 of Austin Murray, I believe. It is, and that has held up all these guys. Now there's a massive split in between TJ Smith and Eli Bright. So his back markers have been separated from this lead pack now, and they're not going to have the day they wanted. But how about this for a run? Ryan Butcher in the 0-1 for JD Motorsports, just on the brink of the top 10 right now. The Chevy Camaro, sponsored by Flex Seal, doing a nice job of racing right now. That'd be a great result for their team. A top 15 would definitely earn Butcher his plaudits tonight. McDowell leads though. Now Jordan Goodwin is into second for GMS Racing here. Of course, we've seen how good GMS can be. The 23 seems to be slightly better. Goodwin's been definitely outperformed his teammate Hagen, and he's looking for another win here. Goodwin has, I think he won at Richmond this year. He's come close many times before, so Goodwin having a nice season. And here he goes, closing down on that 12 car. The front two are clear, the rest of the field. Harry Young is into third. Dupain has also followed him up into the top 5. But it's all about the battle between these two leaders right now. Down the backstretch on lap number 13. Race coming to its closing stages, and it's Adam McDowell and Jordan Goodwin who have a healthy lead. Here goes the 23 on the 12 towards the inside. Jordan Goodwin will go side by side. McDowell leads that lap. Goodwin continues to be on the inside lane. Now he's going to get clear. Is Harry Young and the others going to maybe catch up to these leaders now? Dupain and Morris also rounding out that top 5 bracket right now. And they all bunch up together again. See, Austin Murray is off the pace. They might catch him as a lapper, and we've seen how effective they can be. And in terms of a bad effect, really, for these guys at the front, lappers, a big issue as Adam McDowell has gone towards the inside and is going to retake that lead right back from the 23 and back towards the front. Adam McDowell, but will his lead last long? Here comes Harry Young with a run down the backstretch. Dupain on the inside. Morris is there. Look at this. Big run from Harry Young into the turn in the 88. Trying to clear off of number 4. Harry Young leads the lap again. But Dupain putting pressure on. Brandon Morris putting pressure on his teammate. And Dupain will be forced up to the middle here. Here comes the one of Brandon Morris, who won at Atlanta earlier this year. He's now looking for a second win of the season for Junior Motorsports, who have an ever strong hold in this series. Harry Young leads the lap. Well, so in fact, we've only got a few laps to go here. 4 to go now at Charlotte. Harry Young, can he defend these last couple of laps? They're tightly bunched. Dupain's going to make his move. Does he time it right? Sebastian Dupain to the inside. Morris stays up high. 3 wide for third behind him. Here comes Austin Jacobs in the 16 for Roush Fenway Racing. Dupain leads now with 3 to go. They're battling side by side for lead, but look at the 3 wide battle for second. Goodwin and Jacobs both throwing a charge. Dupain leads. 3 wide behind them. And down the backstretch they will go. Oh, it's getting very tight, but they're allowing the 2 of Dupain just to pull clear here. The rest of the field are struggling to get up to the 2 of Sebastian Dupain. He leads with 2 to go. The others are going to have a run on him. Austin Jacobs is closing quick in the 16. Goodwin and Hamill also trying to force the issue. Down the backstretch for the penultimate time. Sebastian Dupain. Can he hold on? Off of turn 4 then. White flag for the 2 car and Sebastian Dupain. Mistake free. He wins the race. And off the turn, I do not think the 23 is going to have a run for him. Down the backstretch, you're one final time. And through turns 3 and 4, RCR are going to do it. Dupain will finally do it. And it's going to come off for turn 4. Sebastian Dupain and RCR going to victory lane. Dupain, your winner at Charlotte. And a nice job from Sebastian Dupain. Fantastic job. Richard Childers Racing are going to be very happy with that. He's their first driver to win a race this season. And Sebastian Dupain has locked his space in the playoffs as the playoff battle continues to heat up. Finishing results are as followed. Dupain in first, second for Jordan Goodwin. Desmond Allen getting a good result in third. Go for the rest of the field here. William Seaman in 12th, a good result for him today in the 28. Ryan Butcher eventually fell back in the pack. Down the rest of the field here, we can see not some good days for Austin Murray on Jack and Device to retire. But Sebastian Dupain and RCR are the victors for today. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, please subscribe for more action. And we'll see you soon for the Cup Series. Thank you for watching.